everyone's having a good day. Today is going to be Friday's body weight workout. This is going to kind of end our first cycle, so this workout is going to definitely be a little bit more difficult. It's still going to follow all the same principles, but it's going to be a little bit different as far as the time under tension and where you're going to be holding the reps at. So without further delay, here you go. Okay, so for these exercises, it's a triple iso, which means you're going to hold an isometric in 3 different spots. So as always, you want you to stack your joints in the push-ups, okay? And then when I go down, I'm going to hold in the middle for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. At the bottom for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the middle for 5. 3, 4, 5. And then press up, and that's 1 rep. So remember when I talked about the the intensity versus the volume. Obviously the intensity is really low with bodyweight exercise because we don't have a whole lot of weight, but volume can be managed in a couple different ways. It can be managed, I could do sets of 20 reps, which is a really high volume, or I can increase the time under tension, which is what we're doing here, and we're holding it in very difficult spots, at the middle, at the bottom, and at the middle again. So this is very much so a great strength exercise, whether you're in high school, whether you're a youth athlete. It really is a great strength exercise. Any of my youth session kids, if they can't hold it for 5 seconds, cut it to 3. But just always remember, parents and athletes, that we want our elbows going back so that if you were to view on top, they look like an arrow and not like a T, okay? So as we go throughout the workout, you'll have to follow these triple iso principles. Okay, so again, the triple iso means you're going to hold it in 3 spots. What this is going to do for the body rows, here comes my dogs again, is you're going to be back here, you got your bar or your rings or whatever you're on, you're going to glute bridge up so your body's flat, and you're going to hold in the middle for 5, okay? And then you're going to hold the top for 5, and then you're going to hold the middle for 5, and back down, and that's 1, okay? Make sure that you keep your body flat, don't let your hips sink. We want to have a stiff core, squeeze our glutes, keep our body nice and tight, and then when you pull, you're really going to feel that squeeze at the very top, and that's awesome. If they're kind of just at the top loose, that's not what we want. We want to be super tight, and we want to feel that squeeze at the top. So again, this is another triple iso, single leg squat. I'm just going to use my couch. You guys can use a chair, a bench, whatever you guys want, a box, whatever you guys want to put your feet up on, that's totally fine. So you're going to come out, make sure that your feet are out enough that we can sit back on our heel. I don't want to have my foot up here and then when I go down, my heel is coming up off the ground. We want to have our whole foot in the ground so we can really engage our posterior chain. As we go down, I'm going to hold the middle for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the bottom for 5. 3, 4, 5. Back to the middle. 3, 4, 5. And back to the top, and that's 1. Okay. Big key here is as we're doing this, especially for my youth athletes, don't get loose up top, and don't allow them to put their hands here so they can take the pressure off. Hands need to be off, chest needs to be up, and you need to control the whole movement with your glute and your hamstring. Okay. It is going to hurt, it is going to suck, but that's why this is the very end. And then we can test next week to see how much stronger, how much faster we've gotten over the course of 3 or 4 weeks that we've been doing this, okay? Okay, so for this exercise, a lot of our athletes haven't done them yet, but this is a perfect time to learn them. Let's say I'm a youth athlete. All a single leg RDL is, it's a 1 single leg Romanian deadlift. Now we haven't been able to do a whole lot of hip movements just because that's the nature of bodyweight exercises and not really being able to pick heavy things up off the floor or do any sorts of Olympic lifting or anything like that. So an RDL is I'm going to have my feet, I really want to grab the ground with my toes. This is going to be the biggest key. You want to grab the ground with your toes and you want to find something to kind of keep your balance. Biggest thing, parents, as you can tell our youth athletes, is to make sure their back is flat and don't let them, an RDL is not going to look like this when they go to pick it up. It's all in the hips. They want to push their hips back. They want to keep their chest big and a small back. So as I go down, I'm grabbing the ground with my toe. You might wobble a little bit, that's fine. You want to kind of be a teeter-totter. My head and my feet are opposite of each other. As my head goes down, my foot comes up, and then I can touch the ground and come up, and that's 1 rep. I'm trying to keep my balance, so if you guys can see this, trying to keep my balance. My foot's not coming and taking any tension off of my leg. I'm going to go back down, keep my back flat, keep a big chest, okay? Grab the ground with your toe. This is, I prefer everyone do this with no shoes on. Do this with socks or do this with bare feet. It's going to be a nice day outside. Go out in the grass and do this. Make your feet grab the ground. A lot of times we just take for granted that our shoes kind of keeps us balanced, but we need strong feet too. So we really want to grab the ground with our toes. Do this barefoot. It's going to be the best exercise for you. For my high school athletes, grab a weight, or if I got really good youth athletes, grab a weight, and you guys can do it this way. Touch, and back up, okay? So that's your single leg RDL. So for the L-sit press, I want to make sure my feet are pressed together, and my chest is big chest, small back, and I'm going to press above my head, get my head through the hole, my biceps are by my ears, and I'll go back down. It's a really simple exercise, but it's really effective, especially for shoulder strength and also for core strength, because you have to keep your body from doing one of these deals and then coming forward. Keep a big chest, keep your rib cage down. You want to press through here, get your head to the hole, just like that. Okay, so for the core exercises, for the core exercises, you guys are going to do your 30 seconds of hollow holds, all right, and with my dog's in the way, that just means you're going to hold this cow position, hands over your head, just like this, and if you want to, you can add a little rock to it, but it's 3 sets for 30 seconds, and then you're going to get into your far plank. You're going to get into your far plank, which means hands are going to be almost together in a diamond shape above my head, just like this, and you're going to hold that position, okay? So it's going to look just like this. All right, that's 3 sets for 1 minute. Okay. All right, guys, so that's it. That's going to be a pretty tough workout. I would love to know how that workout went. I'd love to see some videos or pictures of our athletes doing it. It makes my day knowing that our athletes are either A, getting better, getting stronger, enjoying the workouts. Please let me know how you guys feel about the videos. If you guys would want more information, less information, shorter videos, longer videos, extra videos on explaining certain philosophies on strength or speed or plyometrics, please let me know. I really want to make sure I'm getting the information out to you guys so you guys can apply it in this situation that we're in. So with that being said, you guys have all a great day, and I will see you guys next time.